Hey, this is Mark Hess. Thank you so much for picking up a copy of Mark Hess's Instant Custom GPT system. I know that you're going to absolutely love using this. This system is absolutely awesome, and everything is thought out, everything is logical, everything flows. I mean, this takes care of absolutely awesome, absolutely everything, and it makes creating custom GPTs super, super easy. And the more you do this, the faster you're going to get at it, and you could be cranking out these things all day if you wanted to. So this is an amateur hour. This is a professional level custom GPT right here that you are able to create in basically 4 different steps, and it gives you absolutely everything you need. And then it even offers you additional stuff to launch your custom GPT, such as software boxes, descriptions, sales page copy, create Facebook and Instagram promotional graphics, create emails, create social posts, create a blog post about your custom GPT. So it's everything that you need to not only create the GPT itself, this goes from idea to launch, okay? And you don't have to do anything except for copy and paste. That's all you have to do. You don't even have to use your brain at all for this, okay? So what we're going to do is start with a winning custom GPT idea. Now, if you already have an idea for a custom GPT, you can enter your idea right here in step 2, and then just click generate prompt, and then copy the step 2 prompt and do that. But I'm going to take you through from scratch, because what the ideas that this creates are better than any idea you would pretty much come up with on your own, to be honest with you. And so I have 3 different ways that you could get ideas in here, okay? I have the custom GPT category, and these are all categories where these are all proven to sell. There's 20 building categories. So TikTok tools, YouTube tools, LinkedIn, social media, free traffic, PPC traffic, content creation. You could choose and get ideas from any of these categories, and all of them are going to sell because that's what people are looking for. The other thing you could do is enter a keyword, a topic, a niche, a audience or pain point, or whatever you want in here. So what do you want your custom GPT to be about, basically? And then you could type in whatever here, or you could do a optional URL. So you could give it a sales page URL, and it will pull out ideas that have to do with what's on the sales page. Or you can do a blog post URL. So say you read an interesting thing on an SEO blog, and you can actually put the SEO blog post, the URL in here, and it's going to pull and try to find a way to automate whatever's talked about in the blog post. So that's another cool way to do it. But what I'm going to do is just select category, and let's do free traffic category. And then I'm just going to click on generate step 1 prompt. So that's all I did was click on this generate step 1 prompt. And then I'm going to copy the step 1 prompt. I don't have to read it. And then I'm just going to open ChatGPT. Okay. And that opens in a new tab. And then I just paste that prompt in. And now it's going to give me 3 different ideas. Okay. And it's going to give me the title, the description. Okay, so this turns one rough product niche or post idea into simple organic content angles people are more likely to notice. And then it's going to give you what the user inputs. So when when the person goes to use the custom GPT, it's what does that user have to post in? And all they have to do is post in one product, niche, or rough free traffic idea and why it will sell. People know they need to post, but they often don't know which angle will make their post feel interesting instead of ignored. So I'm actually going to use this one because that is a pretty good title. That's a good one. You can see that it gives you 3 different things. So the soft promo post GPT turns one product or offer idea into a natural free traffic post. And then all the user inputs is one product, offer, or rough promotional idea. So you could see that these all have limited user input, meaning they are all super easy to use. That's one of the small things that makes this so powerful. You're not going to create some huge complicated thing that requires a person to think in order to use your custom GPT. These all require no thinking on the user's part, okay? And that's why they sell, and that's why people want to download them, because they don't have to basically do anything. So all I'm going to do is copy this idea right here, this number 1 idea. So free traffic angle finder GPT. And then I'm going to go to step 2 and I'm going to enter that into step 2 and click on generate prompt. And then I'm going to copy the step 2 prompt, come back to my ChatGPT chat. Okay. So that's all I did was copy step 2, went back to the chat, and then this is my outline. So this will be the outline that ChatGPT uses to build then the instructions, which I'm going to show you in a second. So all we do is copy this entire response. So you just click on copy response right here, or you can copy and paste all this into box number 3. And then I'm just going to click on generate prompt, and then I'm going to click on copy step 3. And once I click on copy step 3 and paste that in to this chat, we're going to get the instructions in order to create the custom GPT. Okay. So this is going to produce the instructions based on that outline. And then what we can do is move down to step 4 and we can create custom GPT. So I'm just going to click on this button and it is going to open, okay, where we create a new GPT. So this is a new GPT. You can see that this is the editor. And if you never created one of these before, this is the screen where you enter all of your information. Now, up to this point, ChatGPT has been creating absolutely everything that we need. So if we go back, we could see that our instructions are finished writing. So all I'm going to do is copy and paste all of the instructions back into my software, okay? Back into here and click on generate prompts. Now, since that's already on my clipboard and I have all of this, okay, right here, I'm just going to the custom GPT screen and I'm going to enter in those instructions. And then at the very top of those instructions are going to be our custom GPT title, which is right here. So we just enter the title here. Our description's written. I just enter the description right here. And now this is basically good to go, but we just need a icon right here. Fortunately, if we go back to our software, click on generate prompts, after we paste in our instructions here, the finished ChatGPT instructions, we can copy the icon prompt. And what this is going to do is create an image for us. Okay. So this is going to generate the image for us that we can put right here when we upload the file. Okay. Now, the other cool thing that this can do is do enhanced instructions. So enhanced instructions, you will get a text file, a TXT file that can go into here. So you would upload that TXT file, and I could show you this in a second, right up here to the uploaded files. And then it's going to pull on these instructions as well as whatever is in the knowledge base, which will be the enhanced instructions. And we can also copy user instructions. Now, user instructions are just a small set of instructions that tell the user basically how to use the GPT. So you would place those on the download page, okay? So all these prompts are already filled in with the custom GPT instructions. So you just can copy the enhanced instructions prompt, copy the icon prompt, copy the user instructions, okay? So this will be our icon. So I'm just going to right click, save image as, and then just save that to my computer. And while I'm doing that, we can create enhanced instructions. So I'm just going to copy and paste that prompt in here. And then this is going to create the enhanced instructions, okay? Then with the icon, since it's downloaded to my computer, all I have to do is upload it to our GPT. And now we have a completely finished GPT, okay? With everything that we need, all created basically in one text chat, okay? With everything. All we did was copy and paste everything into one text chat, and it has everything in it that we need. Now, this is still writing the enhanced knowledge-based text file, okay? So, it's still going to be writing that. And like these things right here take like 1 or 2 minutes to create. And then right here, you can download the finished text file. So Custom GPT enhanced instructions. And then I could come over to my Custom GPT screen. And then all I would have to do is upload those enhanced instructions. Okay. Which is right here. And then it's going to upload that. And then from there, I could just click on create, and our custom GPT is created and will do exactly what you want. So you could choose to share the GPT with anyone with a link, or you could make it publicly in the GPT store, but I'm just going to do anyone with a link. Click save. And then from there, I can copy the link, and you could give anyone that link and they can use a custom GPT. I'm just going to click on view GPT. And right here, you could see our icon, you could see our description, and this works absolutely perfectly right out of the box. Now let's say, okay, now that we have everything built and all ready to go, now it's time to launch. So the first thing that you will probably need is a software box. So I'm just going to click on copy, and it's going to copy this software box prompt right here. I'm going to go back to the chat where we've been doing everything else, and I'm just going to paste that prompt in. And now it's going to start creating a box for us. Okay, if I go back to my software, you could see create a detailed description. You can create sales copy for this. You could create Facebook or Instagram promotional graphics for this. You could create emails, create social posts, create a blog post. And all you have to do is just copy and paste any of these prompts into ChatGPT, into that same chat where you've been creating this entire time, and it's going to give you any of this stuff. So after our software box is created, I'm going to create a detailed description. So I'm just going to copy that prompt. I can go back and I'm going to wait for my software box to be created, which is right here. Okay. So there's our software box. This right here is going to create the description for us that we can use absolutely anywhere. We can also create a Instagram or promotional graphic. So I'm just going to do that. So all I did was went back to the software and copy this prompt right here. And this is going to create a promotional graphic that we can use. So I can enter that. So now, I mean, we have everything that we need to launch, including a software box. We have this whole description right here of how it works, who it's best for, what this ChatGPT does. I mean, this is just, it's crazy because this would typically take you hours to do. And here we are doing it in 10 minutes, and I've been talking the entire way through it. But once you actually start using this for yourself and get used to going back and forth through the software, you will see that everything is here. Everything that you need is all in these prompts, is all in this step-by-step process. Everything is in the dashboard. Okay. If you don't want to be copying and pasting prompts, if you get the custom GPT edition, if you're going to be building a ton of these, I recommend that you get the custom GPT edition of Instant Custom GPT System, because you don't have to copy and paste any prompts. All you do is yes or no. Okay, so now this is our GPT promotional image that we could post to Facebook or anywhere else. If you want emails, we can just copy and paste the prompt for emails. So you can see that we built this entire GPT in one chat, folks. I mean, like, it doesn't get any easier than this. It is absolutely wild. And so here's our announcement email. Turn one ID into 10 free traffic angles. Okay. And this is in junk copy. All of these prompts are really engineered to produce the best content available. Okay. These aren't just like some amateur hour things that, oh, write me an email. No, it's not. The prompt to write you an email is very long and very detailed, because I don't want to give you guys junk content that you're not going to use when you go out and create these custom GPTs and sell them. These are sales ready custom GPTs straight out of the box. So If you have any questions, please contact the support address on your Warrior Plus receipt. But honestly, this is straightforward, easy to use. You can see how everything lines up step by step by step in a way that makes total sense. So when you start using this, you're going to love it. You could create bonuses, use these for lead magnets. You could do whatever you want with them because you created them. So they are yours. They are now an asset within your business, and you can build these quickly. And I hope you guys build 100 of these and make a ton of money.